Hi, Afia. Hi, everybody. Gonna let a couple more people pop on here, see if we have anybody else join us. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Tamika. I'm gonna be doing some readings. I have my tarot cards, my oracle decks, and I've got my pendulum also for yes/no questions. If you have a specific question you would like to ask or just want a general reading, please let me know. Hi, Courtney. How are you guys doing? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Oh my God. All right, Afia, general read. All right, let's go ahead and just jump into the readings. Take Afia first. Let's see what we got for her. Seek your destiny. This card jumped out. It's hard to get it to show on this camera. I don't know if you can see. Seek your destiny. I think maybe you're not fully satisfied with the things you're doing. I think there's something more that you want to be doing, something more you're looking for, and you're kind of not sure exactly what that is, or maybe you have an idea and you're just kind of like putting it off to the side. I think now is the time, Afia, to really like expand and start building and working towards whatever those ideas are or whatever you think you should be doing. Maybe you're working and you enjoy your job, but it's not really something that you feel is as fulfilling as you would like it to be, or something that you picture doing the rest of your life. So maybe there's something going on. I don't know. Let me know if that resonates so far. There's something going on, maybe at work, maybe at home, that you feel like you could be doing, that is something that you're meant to do, something you're really great at doing, but just kind of put it off to the side. I think this card is telling you that now's the time to start looking within and figuring out what it is that is fulfilling to you and what you think is going to create real happiness and real joy in your life. So I think you need to kind of just take a look and see, at your surroundings, work, home life, everything going on. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a business you want to start. And it doesn't even have to be anything that's making money. It can be a hobby. It can be something that you just want to do that is fulfilling and gratifying to you, that you've kind of put off and have kind of let go or haven't been doing. So I think now is a great time to get back on that and start taking steps towards that and getting into that place where you're feeling gratified and satisfied and like you're really doing something with yourself. I hope that resonates and helps, Afia. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Ashley. All right. We did Afia with love a reading. Okay, Courtney, I'm going to pull a card for you. Can you guys hear me okay? You're welcome, Afia. All right. Embrace the masculine. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's a little bit better. All right. I think this card is telling you it's time to embrace those, what we perceive to be a little bit more tougher, harder aspects of ourselves that sometimes maybe as women we try to hide because we're expected to be a little bit more feminine and a little bit more soft. But I think in allowing the feminine and the masculine aspects to show, we become more balanced. We're a more balanced person. There's the yin and the yang, and there's not too much of one and not enough of the other. And I think right now you need a little bit more of that toughness, a little bit more of that strength, a little bit more of that, you know, go get them attitude, and kind of let go of that softness and that femininity a little bit and start to embrace that other side of you that maybe you're kind of pushing off or not allowing to come out. I think doing this is going to bring more balance. It's going to make you feel more like you, because you're suppressing something that's already there. It's already inside of you. We all possess a little bit of female and masculine energies, and learning to embrace them and express both sides really helps us get in tune with who we are. We're letting our full self come out. We're not suppressing one and bringing forth the other more. So I think right now you kind of have to take a look at where in your life, in your emotional life, with your family, with your friends, where are you suppressing these harder or stronger or more masculine type emotions or attributes, and kind of let those come out and kind of bring the balance back, so that everything's not too feminine, too soft. Sometimes we need that stronger side, so we can show other people that stronger side, so they can see that it's there, so they can, know we have our boundaries, so we can feel in balance, and we can feel like, yeah, I'm putting my foot down here and I'm doing what feels right. I'm not suppressing. So I think maybe in some part of your life, there's something that you're suppressing because you think it's too hard, too tough, too strong, too forward. And I think you kind of need to just let it happen and let that out. All right, Courtney, please let me know if that resonated with you. Men think you're mean. I think sometimes what men or other people can perceive as mean is just us being strong and standing up for ourselves. So if you're already doing it, then I think keep on doing it. All right. I lost my place. I would love a reading as well. Okay, Tamika, let's do Tamika. All right. It's hard to try to find this light. Okay. Know you belong. Whenever I pull this card, I feel like the person is in a situation, and let me know if this resonates for you, Tamika, where you're feeling like you're not maybe being appreciated, or you're feeling kind of like you're not fitting in the situation, and like you kind of want to step away from it, like you don't belong, like people are not seeing you or taking advantage of you or not expressing gratitude to you for the things you're doing, or you're just feeling out of sorts and like this isn't right for me. But when I pull this card, I feel like what the person needs to hear is that yes, you belong. Maybe you don't hear it, maybe people are not telling you enough, but you belong where you are. You're in the place you're supposed to be. And we go through things in life to learn, they may be difficult and they may not be things that, at the moment we can see them for what they are. But I think we go through tough situations like this so that we can learn something from them. There's a lesson there, or it's a way to teach us not to be so hard on ourselves, to know that yes, we do belong here, that we can't always, you know, be putting ourselves down or thinking negative. And maybe we don't hear it enough. Maybe the people around us are not telling us enough. But yes, you belong. Where you are right now is where you need to be for whatever purpose in your life, whether it's a lesson, whether it's, you know, a stepping stone to something better. You are where you need to be and you belong. So I hope that, you know, that helps you in some way. And I hope that you know that, you know, no matter what's going on, you belong where you are right now. All right. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Ashley. When you guys write yes, are you writing yes as far as you want a reading, or? Because if so, I can go to the next person, which I believe is Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Would you like me to pull a card for you? Let me see if I'm missing anybody here. Garage sales this weekend. Oh, that's fun. All right, I see. Oh, I skipped a couple, babe. All right, I'm gonna do Kevin and then I will go to Dawn. Sorry. Right, Kevin. General reading. All right. I am so bad at this. Heed the messengers. I think there are situations that are going on that you kind of already know what you need to do about them, or you've had some signs or some messages pop up and you know what needs to be done, but you're kind of like not wanting to deal with it or not wanting to do what you should do in the situation. And I think this is telling you to really start paying attention to the synchronicities, to the messages, to the things that are popping up in your day-to-day life regarding the situation and what you need to do, and really heed what they're telling you and kind of take it in and start doing the things that need to be done, and not shy away and not ignore them. They're there for a reason. There's something that you really need to take care of, and I feel like you're kind of like not wanting to, and you're kind of like, no, I don't want to deal with this right now, or I'm gonna, you know, I know the messages are there and I'm seeing them, but I'm gonna pretend that I don't. So I think now's the time to kind of face the situation, see what the messages are, what are they telling you, what direction are they leading you in, and kind of go from there and figure out, you know, you don't have to hit it head on all at once, but I think you got to start making small steps and start paying attention to, you know, what the universe is trying to show you, and kind of go from there and start taking small steps, but going in that direction. I hope that makes sense for you, Kevin. Okay, let me see if I said I was going to do Dawn next, so I'm going to do Dawn. Dawn said living situation. All right, I'm trying to make sure that I'm catching up to messages. Okay. All right, Dawn. So terrible at this. Become a shapeshifter. I think regarding your living situation, this is telling you that you're going to kind of have to adapt to whatever the situation is. It's time to kind of change, become something different in a way, so that you're able to fit and deal with the situation. I think if you stay and continue the course the way you're going, it's going to be a lot more difficult. I think that there's some parts of you, maybe the way that you're viewing the situation, thinking about the situation, your feelings towards the situation, there's something that needs to shift, there needs to change, so that either the situation can be ended or you're able to live with the situation. You have to decide which way you want to shift, which way do you want to change, what way do you want to go. And once you decide that, then you have to shift your emotional thinking, the way you're acting physically to coincide with that decision. I think if you stay the way you are and continue not budging, not moving, not going one way or the other, the situation's not going to get any better. I think you really have to make a decision and stick with that decision, and then do what's necessary so that you yourself and your actions and your thoughts and everything else is following along with that decision. And you really got to stick with your guns here, and you're really going to have to do some deep thinking and figure out where's this shift need to come, where do you need to change, where do you need to adapt. So yeah, I think there's some digging deep and some kind of changing that needs to happen before the situation can get any better. All right, I'm going to go to Ashley. She says she loved a reading. All right, Ashley Lakes. Let's see what message we have for you. And I am sorry about the cards. I'm trying to show them as best as I can. I don't know why the lighting is so different. All right. Show that you care. Oh my. Maybe that's better. Show that you care. I think there's a situation where you kind of got to let your guard down and show your vulnerability, show your softer side, show your emotional side. I think in this situation, it's okay to kind of do that now. Maybe you've been guarded, and maybe you've been trying to come off one way when you're feeling another. And I think this card is telling you that it's time to like bring down those walls. You can see the young lady here, and she's with a dragon, something that should be scary and something that should maybe be a little bit frightening. And instead of running away or fearing, she's reaching her hand out to touch the dragon. So I think whatever emotions you're scared of or whatever you're afraid to show, it's time to reach out and touch it and let it come out, and know that nothing bad's going to come of it, that this is what needs to happen. You need to accept that you're having those kind of feelings about the situation, and then kind of let it go and just and be vulnerable and reach out to whoever this person is or whatever the situation is where you're kind of holding back. It's time to reach out and know that it's going to be okay. It's okay now to put those walls down, and it's okay now to take a chance. It's okay now to be a little bit vulnerable and see where that goes. All right, Ashley. Kim Edwards, could I have a relationship reading on a particular guy? All right, Kim. I'm going to shuffle my Love Oracle deck and see what card comes out. What message we have for Kim. All right. So I got the coffee cup card. Oh, that shows up better this way. Everything is opposite. So I think this card is telling you to kind of not rush things, to sit down and enjoy the moment and the situation as it's happening and kind of just let things unfold on their own time. I know when we're in relationships, we kind of there's moments in time where we want things to go a certain way and we want that to happen now and we don't want to wait. And waiting's hard because we want those affirmations or we want these things to start unfolding in a certain way. But I think this card is telling you you need to enjoy what's happening, take your time, let things flow, enjoy each other's company, have fun with the situation the way that it is right now, and let things unfold naturally without you trying to push the situation or without you trying to move things along too quickly. I think right now what you both need is just to kind of continue that friendship, that wanting to pursue the relationship and that friendship that you have because you're in a relationship together, or you're trying to pursue a relationship. So I feel like this card is telling you just sit back, enjoy, have fun, take it one day at a time and just let things unfold naturally. And what's meant to happen will happen if you kind of just let it happen. All right. I'm going to move now to Jenny Hernandez. General reading, please. All right, Jenny. I'm going to switch my cards. All right, Jenny. Nurture all your love. I think this is another situation where embracing your emotions, embracing and seeing the emotions of the people around you, how much they care about you, how they feel about you, how you feel about yourself, whether or not you're taking steps for self-care and loving yourself. I think all of these things as a whole is something that you need to look at and something that you need to realize is there. A lot of times we can be blinded to the way people feel about us, or we can think that, they don't care about us as much as they really do. And I think this card is kind of like an affirmation for you, saying that, yeah, you're cared, you're loved. There's people in your life that really want to see you grow, want to see you prosper, and to kind of stop and look around and appreciate that is there, and let that and nurture that. Let that be a part of your thought process every day. Wake up in the morning and be grateful that you have these people in your life that really care about you and that you're loved and that there's people there who are genuinely there for you. And let that kind of be something that you think about on a day-to-day basis, and it can change your mindset on yourself, and it can change even the way that you just go about your day. Just knowing that you have this support, that you have this love, that there's people in your life that really care about you. I think you need to nurture that and let that grow into something that you carry with you on a day-to-day basis and down the road and for the rest of your life. Kind of make this something that you appreciate and you see and you make an effort to notice, and then nurture it and let it grow, and don't doubt it, and know that it's there for you, and these people are there for you, and you have love, and there's people around you that really want to be there and want to see you grow and want to see you succeed. So just kind of stop, notice it, let it sink in, and let that love grow. All right, I hope that makes sense, Jenny. Please let me know down below. All right. Graded Dom's living situation. Oh, you. All right, guys, I have my pendulum, I have my oracle, tarot cards, my love oracle deck. If you have any questions, please let me know. I don't know what's going on with my comment section. It's kind of like going back to the top, and then I have to keep scrolling. Trying to find who's next. I was saying yes, I could hear you. I forgot I asked. Hi, Tia Davis. Yes, I can do a reading for you. Let me go ahead and pull a card for you, Tia. Michelle, you don't have to do anything for a reading. I would love it if you could share or like the video, but all you have to do is, if you have a question, leave it down below. If not, I can go ahead and give you a general reading. All right, Tia. Wash away your burdens. It's time to really get into some self-love, some healing, some letting go. There's some situations I feel like that are weighing heavy on you emotionally. And I think it's time for you to kind of weed through them and let the situations go. And when I see the washing away, I feel like there's something that has to do obviously with water here. And I feel like this is relevant for you some way, maybe ocean, maybe bath, maybe something that you really enjoy that has to do with water. And I think you really need to immerse yourself kind of in that and have a really deep moment with yourself. Recognize what the burdens are, what these things or these emotions, these feelings are that are kind of weighing you down and holding you down. Recognize them, try to figure out why are these emotions, these situations, these things making me feel like this? What can I do to release them? And try to do that. Let them go. You know, we can't move forward if we're carrying so many things on our back. If we're being weighed down too much, it's hard to move forward, or we're moving forward but in a really slow pace because we have all this stuff that we haven't dealt with and we're lugging it with us and we're carrying it with us, and then it's hard to keep going. So I think right now there's things that maybe you need to wash away, things that you need to let go of, situations that you can look at and be like, okay, why does this really make me feel like this? Why am I having this reaction? Why am I carrying this still with me? What can I do to release this, to let it go, to be done with it so that I can move on and lessen my burdens and lessen the things that I'm carrying with me? Let me know, Tia, if that the water, the beach. Yeah, I think, I don't know if you have a beach around, but I think it would be great to like immerse yourself, or if not, maybe you need to sit in the tub or in the shower and light some incense, put some candles up, meditate, and really get into your emotion and get into a space where you're really looking at things for what they are, not just skimming the surface of them. And you got to face these things and figure out, what can I let go? What can I let go? How can I let this go? What steps do I need to take to really let this go? And then do them. I think it would help you a lot, and I think it will help you move on the situations. All right, Michelle. Michelle, hello. All right, Michelle, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. Let me see if there's any specific question. Tia says, we just had a new bathroom put in with a new tub, and that's what I told my husband. Needed to relax in there and just release the stress. And I think that's exactly what you need to do. I think you need to get in there, some candles on, some music you like, some incense, whatever's your jam, put it on, do it. Meditate, get deep inside yourself, shut out everybody else's opinions and everyone else, and kind of dig deep and see, okay, where can I let go? Where can I just let the universe work? Where can I release certain things? Face them, be like, okay, I'm gonna work on this, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and then just let it go. There's once you do that, there's really nothing else you can do. There's really nothing else you can do. All right, Michelle, let's see. All right, Michelle, am I gonna learn that it's the opposite way by the end of this life? It's time to reflect, Michelle. I hope you guys can see the cards a little bit. I think this card is telling you that, there's some situations that you're not looking at fully. There are some emotions, some things going on that you're kind of avoiding. You're not looking at them head on. You're not looking at them directly. You're kind of like, you see them, but you're like, I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to look at that right now. I'm not ready for that. But I think it's time to reflect. I think it's time to sit down, look at these things head on, look at yourself head on, and ask yourself, am I right now where I want to be? Am I handling things right now the way that I want to handle them? Is there something I can be doing different? Reflect on yourself, reflect on the decisions you've been making, the choices you've been making, the people around you, and kind of really ask yourself, am I where I need to be right now? Am I doing what I need to do right now? And if not, what can I do to get where I need to be? What can I do to make my situation better? And if you are doing the things you need to do, then, what can you do to improve? What can you do to keep it going? What can you do to motivate yourself and stay on that path? But I think there's some reflection. There's some stuff that you got to look at head on. You got to really see the situation and yourself and the things going on around you for what they really are. And don't let others' opinions or, others' ideas skew or lead you astray from what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And I think right now is the time to do that. Right now is the time to really reflect, take a look at where you're going, where you're headed, where you want to be, and really ask yourself, am I doing the things, am I looking at the situations, the people, my surroundings the way I should be? And what can I do to change that? What can I do to make this what I want it to be? It's time to reflect. All right. Yeah, it was Jenny Hernandez. It was a different Jenny. All right, I'm going to pull a card for Maria now. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Jenny Gagan. This week has felt really long for me. I don't know. Has it felt really long for you guys too? Is it just me? I don't know why I feel like it should be Friday, but it is not. All right, Maria. Maria, I haven't learned yet. You guys should take like a bet. See how long it's going to take me to get the cards right. All right, Maria. Time to ground. I think it's time to come back to the things that make you feel at peace, that make you feel good, that make you feel calm, that make you feel in your element. And grounding, you know, this can be going outside in nature, gardening, taking a walk, going to the beach, going to the park, or it can just be something that you do, meditation, reading, arts and crafts, whatever it is that makes you feel grounded, that makes you feel in touch with yourself, that makes you feel level, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy. I think maybe there's something that you used to do that made you feel this way, and you kind of haven't been doing it as much or doing it at all anymore. And this card is telling you it's time to get back there. And getting in that space, sometimes we'll be able to work out things that we haven't been able to work out, or figure out situations that we haven't been able to figure out. Sometimes when we just let ourselves be and we get into our happy place, these solutions, these, you know, these ideas, they come to us when we're in that element. They just, you know, when the time is right, they'll come. So I think right now what you need to do is kind of figure out, what is it that I love to do? What is it that gives me joy? What is it that makes me feel good and happy and fulfilled? And go to that place, do that thing, ground yourself. And by doing that, some of the answers that you're looking for, some of the situations and things that you're trying to work out, that's going to come to you. Those solutions are going to come to you, or it's going to lessen the burden of those things. Sometimes we just need to breathe. We just need to stop and just breathe and just be. And, you know, we get so used to go, work, school, family, kids, go all the time, that we forget to just stop for a little bit, to just let life be life and let it just happen without us doing anything. So I think you're in need of some of that. You're in need of finding or returning to something that makes you feel that way. Let me know if you want to disclose that information, if there's something that you do that helps you ground, if there's something, meditation, arts and crafts, gardening, I love to garden, if there's something that you do that helps you feel that way. All right, Charlene, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you, Charlene Bridges. General reading, relationship general, Okay, so I'm gonna pull my other deck, my relationship deck. My music stopped. Oh. What do we have? All right, so I was shuffling and 2 cards came out. I got the Phoenix and Love. I'm not going to make any more comments about that. All right, the Phoenix and Love. I think there's something that needs to transform in the relationship. There's something in the relationship that's kind of, that has to change, that has to, I don't want to say die, but has to be reinvented, have a rebirth. Something has to be done differently in the relationship when it comes to the love that you guys are expressing to each other. Maybe it's going back to habits or things that you used to do that you're not doing anymore, but there's something in the situation that really needs to kind of transform, and there needs to be like a rekindling, or really sitting down with each other and getting to the root of situations, and being with one another in a tangible way that is really meaningful, not just, you know, we're hanging out in the same room, or we see each other every day but we barely talk kind of thing. Something needs to change. Something needs to be pushed a little further and transform and become something a little bit more expressive, more I keep saying the word tangible, but it's a word that I keep thinking. There needs to be something there that has more meaning. Something's got to change. Maybe it's the way that the routine that you guys have with each other. Maybe that's what it is. You guys, you know, will wake up, go to work, or do whatever your routines are, and you're not really speaking to one another or getting deep down into the relationship, or going out on dates, or speaking your emotions to one another. And I think something in that area kind of has to transform, and you have to get back to that work, or if it's never been there, bring that in. But there's something lacking in the relationship that, and then maybe not in a horribly bad way, but you know, we get used to people, or we're with people for a long time, and we forget to kind of do those things that we used to do, or we let things kind of, you know, fall to the wayside because we start putting our responsibilities first, and we kind of, you know, let those things we used to do in the beginning kind of slide. And I think we kind of got to bring that back. We got to rekindle things. We have to have a transformation, and things have to be a little bit just different. I hope that makes sense. All right. I keep losing my place, right? That was different, Jenny. Yes. We did Michelle. We did Tia. We just did Charlene. Everything refreshed again now. All right, here we go. Hi, Kimberly. All right, Kimberly, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. There are links in the video if you guys would like to donate. There's a link to my PayPal. There's a link to the store or to the website where you can donate there, whichever is more comfortable for you, whatever works for you, because I know some people don't have PayPal or don't like to use PayPal. So there's both options. They should be linked in the description, I believe. And I would appreciate any donations. I know Maybell was live yesterday and she touched on the subject a little bit, but we are going to be meeting. We've been friends for over 10 years, but we've never met in person, and we're finally going to be meeting in Salem, of all places, which is perfect for us, in September. And we're really in need and looking forward to donations. If you guys are inclined to donate to us for our trip, would be amazing, because we really love to make this happen. It's been a long time overdue. So I would really appreciate any donations, or just share out the video. Me too, Jenny. Super excited. I can't wait. And I've been wanting to go to Salem forever, and now we have the opportunity to meet there, which is a perfect place for both of us. So really exciting. All right. All right, Kimberly. I'll get this one day. One day. Obviously not on this live. All right, Kimberly. The card I pulled for you is Heed Your Dreams. I think it's time to really pay attention to the messages in your dreams, the subject matter, what's surrounding you. There's something that you're not seeing, or maybe you are seeing, but you're not paying attention to, that you need to take a closer look at. There's a message there for you. There's something, maybe a repeating dream, something that you've been having, or some kind of symbolism in your dream that you're not fully grasping. I think it's important that you pay attention to that, because there's a situation where this can be really helpful for you. There's a message, there's something that you need to know. So I would be maybe keeping a dream journal would help once you wake up, to write down everything, the symbolisms of the animals, whatever was involved in your dream, and write it down right away, and then kind of go over it and compare it to your situation and see what maybe the universe is trying to tell you, what advice they're trying to give you. But there's something important there that you need to see that you've kind of missed. So I think you really should. And I know sometimes it's hard to remember your dreams, but a dream journal really helps. And I think maybe that's a practice you need to start adapting and kind of getting into, so that if you are receiving messages through your dreams, you're able to kind of have everything fresh in your mind when you wake up, write it all down, and then you can sit with it and kind of decipher and figure out, okay, what is the universe trying to tell me? What do I need to know? What is this message they want me to hear? And I feel like this is something important, and this is an answer to something that you've been wanting to know for a while, or that you're struggling with. And the answer's there, but you're not seeing it fully, or you haven't noticed it. And it's time to really pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams. All right, Lori says, if you have time for me tonight, I would like to know of the turmoil my family is going through, is for the better or for the worse. All right, Lori, let's see what message I get here. Why did my music stop? It's too quiet. I feel like I'm talking to myself, which I am, but it's more obvious when it's so quiet. If I can get this to play again. All right. We'll just play music in the background. You sing. All right, Lori, this is pretty straightforward. Be honest. You can see she's letting, and water, when we're dealing with tarot or divination, is usually indicative of emotions. So we can see that, I hope you can see the water coming from her mouth. And the card says, be honest. There's some emotions, and she's got water coming out of her eyes. Her eyes are closed and her third eye's open. There's some stuff that you need to say that you're not saying. There's some emotions that you need to let go of that you're not letting go of in this situation. So whatever the turmoil is in the family, I think it's time for you to step up and let whatever emotions you need to express out. And once you do that, I think things can start to move in a better direction and will get better. I think whatever you're holding in, whatever you're keeping to yourself is something that needs to come out. The emotion needs to come out, even if it's just for you to get better, even if it's just for you to get that off your chest, for you to say and let go of what you need to. I really think you have to do that. And that doesn't mean that you have to be mean or nasty or any of that stuff, but I think you really need to speak your truth here and really need to let the people that, you know, in your family and that are involved in whatever the turmoil is going on, let them know how you're feeling. Let them know how this is affecting you. Let them know what you want, what you don't want, and really, really express yourself and not hold anything back. Let these things come out of you. And doing that, I think, is going to open the situation to move into a better place. People are going to listen. People are going to take, you know, the fact that you're coming out and saying these from a real place into consideration, and it's going to have a lot more meaning and it's going to have a lot more impact on whatever's going on. So I think right now is a time for you to just release what needs to be released inside, let it go. And I think that's going to help this situation heal a little bit, or let you kind of heal, and that will help to start move things in a better direction. I think if you continue to keep things in and don't really express what needs to be expressed, or tell the truth about the things that need to be, you know, when the truth needs to come out, even if it's the truth about how you feel, even if it's the truth about what you're thinking, I think you really have to let that out. You really need to express that to your family. You really need to tell them what's up and what's going on, and kind of let it flow, let it come out. And that's going to help push the situation into down a better path, I should say. So I think really dig deep and look into that. Look at what you've been saying. Look at what you've been holding back or what you have not been saying, and kind of start letting that come out. All right. Hi, Mila. Thank you for joining me on my live reading. Is your first time watching? Oh, that's awesome. Mila, Chanel, did you have a specific question or just a general read? I get a read. Let's see. Can I get a read, please? All right, Mila, I'm going to go ahead and just pull a card for you and see what we get. And then all right, let's see. They're stuck. All right, let me give this another good shuffle because we've got repeating cards here. Kimberly, I try to figure out my dreams, but I tend to forget. I used to be really good at getting the messages. I would know things way before they came at me, but lately I get stumped. I think maybe a dream journal is going to be, I'm going to try harder. Yeah, I think maybe a dream journal is something that you can maybe start working on it, and that might help jog your memory or help you remember. I know for me, it's great when I have those periods where I feel like I'm not remembering my dreams. Writing them down or writing whatever I can remember down helps me to start remembering better. It kind of brings it all back. So I think a dream journal may benefit and may help you here. But there's definitely a message that you need to be on the lookout for, Kimberly. All right, Mila. All right, Mila. I shuffled really well. And I got this card again. So know you belong. I pulled this card earlier. I don't know if you were on the live earlier for that, but every time I get this card, it's very rare that I feel something different about it, but I feel like the person that I pull a card for is in a situation where they're not feeling seen, or they feel like they don't belong, or they're feeling out of sorts in the situation or with the people around them in their life, and or they're just not hearing enough that they're appreciated and that they belong. And if you haven't heard it like lately, and if no one's told you, I'm telling you, you belong. You are where you need to be. You are surrounded by the people, you know, good or bad, that you need to be surrounded by right now, because there's something in every situation. There's something here that you need to learn, or that is going to get you where you need to go, or an experience that you need to have. You are where you need to be. You belong. You know, you kind of have to, and I know it's hard when you're feeling that way, to accept or to be like, or see that you belong in the situation. But this card is an affirmation that's telling you you belong, you're cared about, even though you might not see it, or it might not be expressed on the regular, but you are where you need to be. You belong, you're cared for, you're cared about. So I think you just needed to hear, or needed someone to tell you, or an affirmation that, yes, you are where you need to be, you belong, you're important, you're appreciated. I hope that makes sense, Milo. Your peacock Mexico. No, that's not music. Hi, Star Simmons. Yes, I can go ahead and pull a card for you. All right. Yeah, I agree with Mava. Sometimes, you know, before you fall asleep, that can be another thing that can help you remember your dreams. Even an affirmation, I will remember my dreams. That can also help. Nice, Star. All right, the card that I pulled for you, Star. My computer just made a noise. Is have courage. I think you're going through some stuff right now, and maybe you're a little scared. You're not sure where the situations are leading you. You can't really see the full outcome yet. But this card is telling you to have courage, have faith, believe in yourself, believe in your ability, trust yourself, trust your instincts, and things are going to turn out okay. Face the situations head on. You can, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's the lion's face there. Face the situation head on, look it in the eyes, know that you are strong, that you can get through this. Have faith in yourself, have faith in, listen to your intuition, know that you can make the correct decisions, that there's nothing to fear, that things are going to turn out the way they're meant to turn out. So, excuse me. I think right now that's what you need to do. I think maybe you kind of need to acknowledge that you're having some kind of fear, some kind of doubt, some kind of uncertainty, and then be like, okay, I know that that's there, but in order to get past this, in order to get to another place, I have to face it. I have to have courage. I got to trust myself. I got to go for it. I got to let go of this fear. Fear and uncertainty and all that, it's healthy to have that. It's good to have that in some situations, but at other times we have to acknowledge it and just release it, let it go, or we're not going to be able to move forward, or we're not going to be able to get out of the situation if we're always stuck in that place of fear or that place of uncertainty and we're not really moving forward. So I think right now it's a good time to trust yourself and know that you have the tools and the things necessary to face the situation head on, and that you're going to come out strong. You're going to come out in a good place if you do. All right, guys. All right. Sorry about that. My phone keeps making noise. Let me go back and see if I missed anybody, because my comments kept jumping, which they weren't doing last time. Jenny Goggin. I hope I'm not butchering your last name. I don't think that I read for you, so I'm going to go ahead and looking for a relationship reading. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my relationship oracle deck and read for you. Yes, Margie, as soon as I'm done with Jenny, I will go ahead and Gagan. Okay. I felt like I was saying it wrong. All right. Thank you. All right, Jenny, let's see. All right. The dragonfly. I think in your relationship, you've heard it worse, I'm sure. I think right now in your relationship that you're at a point where you kind of need to be lighthearted with things that are happening, not take them too personally, and kind of let them flow. I think there's some information that you're waiting for or that's going to come in. And once it does, you know, I think you have to not make a decision until you hear this information or until this information comes to you. I think you need to just kind of go with the flow. And then once that information's there, then kind of decide and do what you need to do. I think maybe you're jumping the gun or having an idea of what information is coming to you, whether it's positive or negative, and you're already making assumptions and kind of, playing out the situation in your mind. But I think right now you just kind of need to let it flow and let it come and then decide, and then do whatever's necessary from there. I feel like the dragonfly is about that change and that healing and adapting to whatever's coming, but without jumping the gun, just kind of letting things come to you and then dealing with them emotionally one step at a time without kind of riling yourself up, without kind of going through these scenarios in our head. I think right now you just kind of got to mellow out, kind of take some time, a breather, and let all the stuff that needs to happen kind of just play itself out, and then go from there and do what needs to be done once the situation has happened. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm feeling like there's something you think you know, or some information you're waiting for, or something that's going on that like you're kind of already having thoughts about in your mind, or playing scenarios out in your head about the relationship. And I don't know if it's going to play out or be exactly what you're thinking. So I think right now you kind of just have to go with the flow of the relationship right now as it is. And those things are going to be revealed to you, and then you can do what you need to do then. Hi, Jenny Hernandez. Jenny, I pulled a card for you earlier. You can replay this video once I'm done with the live, and you can see your message there. But I did pull a card for you, Jenny. Jenny Hernandez. You love dragonflies too. I think this was very accurate for myself and how I am always waiting for the next shoe to drop because of the past relationships. Yeah, I think you kind of got to stop jumping ahead, or stop looking for a situation, or stop making a scenario in your mind, and kind of just let it play out, and then take it that one step at a time, and then react when the situation has actually happened. That makes sense, instead of, thinking, and sometimes when we think too much about certain things, we can actually manifest those things that we're thinking. Sometimes, we can attract what we don't want by constantly thinking or playing the scenario out in our heads, or going over it a million times. Sometimes we have to let go and stop kind of doing that to ourselves, and just react when it's time to react, when there's something to react to, versus creating a situation to react to. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. You do manifest things a lot. I think we all do. I think sometimes we get so worried about certain things that we don't let them go, and then we end up making them happen when we don't want them to. Well, thank you. All right. Margie says, can I have happy birthday, Margie? Yes, you can have a happy birthday reading. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for Margie. All right. See, see the truth. We have the wise owl here in the card. I think it's time to just look at the situations around you for what they are. See the truth. There's things happening that maybe you're kind of making excuses for, or not wanting to really recognize them for what they are. But yes, thank you so much for all your donations, for all your shares, for all your likes. Sorry, Margie. I think there's something going on where maybe you don't want to face the reality of the situation, or you're not looking at it for what it really is. And sometimes, we have a tendency to do that when things are maybe not playing out the way we want them to. We kind of create a different scenario in our head, or we make an excuse for why this is this way, or what's going on. And I think right now you really have to face the things that are happening around you and look at them for what they really are, and see the truth of the situation. And it doesn't have to be anything negative. Sometimes we can do these things with, things are going right, and then we kind of don't even want to look at them and want to be like, no, if I acknowledge this, or if I see this, then I'm going to screw it up. But I think you have to see the truth of the situation, whether it's good or bad, and acknowledge it for what it is. I think you have, a lot of experience, and you're smart and intuitive, and whatever it is that you're not looking at, or you're not seeing, or wanting to acknowledge, I think you'll be okay. I think it's time to just let things be what they really are, and kind of not try to downplay them or kind of push them off. I think you've got inside of you what you need to get through the situations, what you need to, even if it's a good thing. Sometimes, like I said, we are scared to accept good things. We're afraid that if we let them in, then that means that it's gonna somehow go bad, or the no more good is gonna come. So I think just kind of stop, take a look around, acknowledge everything for what it is, and everything will be okay. I don't think there's anything really negative or really bad that's going to come from that. But you just kind of got to say, okay, this is what's going on now. This is what's happening. I'll be okay. I can deal with this. All right. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a great day today. Did you do anything fun, Margie? Hi, Madison. I'll go ahead and pull a card for you. It was so nice. I'm sitting outside on my back porch, and it was raining. It stopped now, but it was nice and windy and raining. It was so nice out. Versus last time where I was having a heat stroke. All right, Madison, let's see. Be vigilant. I think there's someone around you or a situation that you're in right now where you really need to keep your guard up and look at the situation kind of, the word that keeps coming to my mind is scrutinizing. Like, really look at the situation, really take in all the details, really see what's going on around you, and look at the people that are involved in the situation and what they're doing, and how they're reacting to you and the things they're saying, and then how they're reacting when maybe you're not around. And I think you have an idea of what the situation is, or who this person or people are that you kind of have to be vigilant about. And I think this card is just affirming that feeling, that intuition that you have of, I kind of got to keep my eyes open. I kind of got to keep my guard up here, and I can't let it down just yet. And I think you know what the situation is, or who this person is or people are, and you've already kind of had that inkling, and you kind of like just need that affirmation that's telling you, yeah, you're not imagining this is there. You kind of got to keep your guard up here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to turn out to be a negative or bad situation, or something that's going to not work out in the end. But for right now, you still have to be vigilant and watch the situation. And I kind of think you know what it is, and I kind of feel like you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure. Can you confirm, Madison, if that makes sense for you? All right. I'm going to kind of leave it at that, because I feel like you know what I'm talking about, or who I'm talking about, and you've already had this going on within yourself and your intuition, and you just kind of needed some kind of affirmation that, yeah, right now is not the time to let your guard down. You still got to keep those walls up until you really, everything comes to light. Oh, 68, Margie. That you may have psychic abilities. Oh, wow. All right. How eyelash am I? Okay, Ari. Hi, Ari. Can I have a reading? Yes, you can. Go ahead and pull a card for you. Madison, that could be you guarding your psychic abilities, guarding yourself. If this is something that you're new to or don't have much experience with, you know, it's a good thing to guard yourself and protect yourself when you're letting, you know, people or entities or energies in. So that can also be what you kind of have to protect and kind of got to keep your guard up about until you have a little more experience or you're comfortable with the situation, or that you found a way to kind of protect yourself or, you know, have positive energy around you. So maybe that's where this whole keep your guard up thing is coming from. All right, Ari. Be patient. Am I going to do it right? No, of course I'm not. I got to figure out how to get these cards to show better. Okay. Be patient. So we have this powerful dragon here. He looks like he's capable. He looks like he can make whatever he wants to happen when he wants it to happen. But he's sitting here and he's waiting. He's holding that power back. He's letting the universe work in his favor and just letting things come to him when they're meant to come. You know, a lot of times when we force a situation or we try to push things before the time is ready, we end up getting an outcome that we don't want, or we end up missing on something that could have been there if we just let the situation play out a little bit longer and let it run its course. I think sometimes, even though we have the ability or the power or the want or even the need to push things because they're not moving along or going in the direction or happening in the time that we want them to happen, I think the most powerful thing that we can do is kind of try to suppress that and let it be what it is. Let it happen the way it's supposed to happen and see the situation for what it really is. Then sometimes we can create something by pushing things, by trying to speed things up, by trying to get something on, you know, the level we think it should be. We create something different than what it would have been if we would have just let it go. So I think right now maybe you're in a situation or facing some things that you kind of you're trying to push or trying to get an answer for or trying to get done. And this is telling you to kind of just like put the brakes on a little bit and let it go and just let it happen. Let it come to you in the way that it was meant to come to you, without an outside influence, without it being forced, without it, you know, moving on this timeline or happening in the way that you have your mind set on. Let things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. It's going to come to you in the way that it's supposed to come to you if you can have the patience to just hold out a little bit longer. You're welcome, Madison. Oh, I just dropped my cards everywhere. All right. You're new here too. I was a little bit card about my current situation. One second. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Did you want a card for real? Or were you just playing with my emotions? I don't know who this Mabel chick is. I just found this page. Who is this Mabel person? Okay. All right, let's see what we get for you. It better not have anything to do with what I'm thinking. I doubt it. All right. My name is Mava. No, it won't. All right. So, Miss Mava, this is the card that I pulled for you. And it says, seek your answers within. I think this is telling you and affirming that you got to keep doing what you've been doing. You've had a change of luck. And you know what I'm talking about. I think that you're doing right now what you need to be doing. And this card is telling you to continue doing that. Continue seeking and looking within yourself and manifesting the things that you're wanting and that you're needing, that you're on the right path, that you're doing what has to be done, and that you're kind of getting the results and seeing some of the, you know, the payoff for this, and to just continue. There's still more. There's still stuff that hasn't happened yet. There's more to come. There's more good stuff. Bon voyage. Why is it backwards? Have you noticed? Yes. I have noticed. I've been struggling with the backwardness of everything. But yeah, I think this is like, yeah, you're doing it. You're getting it. The stuff that you're seeking is coming to you. So continue seeking. What you need is inside. You're doing the right things. Keep it up. Keep it up. There's more. There's a lot more. Yay! Yeah. All right. I think up to this point, I have gotten everybody. I don't think I missed anyone. What in the world? Happiness? Can I ask you a question? Can you hear the crickets? You guys, you don't hear the rain, you don't hear my music, but now you hear the crickets. Great. Hi, Michelle Stores. Thank you for joining us. Is it peaceful? It's really loud. It's really like it's right next to me. It's gonna jump on me on the live. And that would be my luck. I get a cricket in the face. At least they're not birds. Yeah. Have a what is it, Fabio situation going on? Have a bird slam into my face. Michelle Stowers, would you like a card? I have my Oracle deck, tarot cards. I also have my pendulum if you have a yes or no question. I have my Love Oracle. Does Spirit have a message for me? Let's see, Michelle. Let's see what card we get. Mabel Moments. At least it wasn't a giant pentacle or pentagram flying in your face. All right. Trying to get my stuff together here. All right, Michelle. You're welcome. Let's see what message Spirit has for Michelle. All right, Michelle. We have Embrace the Dark. I think maybe you're feeling like you're in a dark place or a dark situation, or the things that are going around, that are happening around you, are not exactly what you want or are not manifesting in the way that you hoped. But there's something. The darkness doesn't always have to be something bad or something scary. Sometimes in the darkness or in the darkest moments, that's when we really find ourselves. That's when we really find who we truly are. We get down to the deep nitty gritty stuff, and we come out at the end of that knowing ourselves in a way that we didn't before. So I think that whatever is going on around you may seem bad right now, or may seem scary, or may seem not so good, but you're going to come out of this different, stronger, knowing yourself. And you can see the woman, I hope you guys can see the woman dressed here all in black in the darkness, and then behind her is all this light. There's hope, there's light, there's knowledge, there's something waiting for you at the end of all the stuff that you're going through right now. There's a deeper understanding of you, of the situation, maybe even of life in general. Whatever's happening now is happening for a reason, because there's something that you're going to come out with on the other side that's going to make this worth whatever you're going through. I know for me, some of the worst, or what I consider the worst times of my life, or the hardest times of my life, or the darkest times of my life, or the times where I learned so much about myself, what I could do, what I was capable of, the strength that I had, or even, to learn how to trust myself and my intuition. So there's something here for you, even though it may seem dark right now, scary, like you might feel lost. You're going to come out of this with something way better than what you had when you went in. I'm so glad that resonates, Michelle. I think that right now it may seem scary, may seem dark, but when you finally break through, there's going to be something wonderful on the other side. There's going to be some information, some situation, something that you gained out of the situation that you didn't even know was there, or that you had in you. Trying to also develop my abilities. Yeah, that can also play into the darkness. Sometimes before we're able to fully come into our abilities and fully come into our own, we have to do that shadow work. We have to face those deep, dark things that we never faced or dealt with before, in order for those things to fully come out and to fully reveal themselves, and to be fully in our power, and to be fully in ourselves, and to be able to appreciate and control and um kind of be one with whatever our abilities and whatever we're learning and gaining. We kind of have to take care of those things to be able to bring in new things. We have to take care of the past traumas and the deep, those things that we keep pushing down into the darkness, so that we can get out of them and come into the light and be and have that strength and have that knowledge and have those tools that we need to carry on into the next phase of our life. My card got stuck at the table, in the little lip of the table. The cricket's back. Oh, you're so welcome, Michelle. Love and light to you as well. All right, guys. Unless anybody new comes in or I get any other questions, I think it might be that time to call it a night. I think I got everybody so far. Pretty sure. Stay away from wood. I just saw that. All right, the cricket's like, there's nothing else going on but me. You want to hop on? Yeah, you can hop on. Oh, my foot. Ugh, I've been like in the same position for a long time. I'm stuck. Can I see you? No. I do not see you. Drink some water. Do I have to press something? Oh. Hi. I see you now.
Hello. Now I have sound.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Man.
The crickets are singing. Huh?
Hello, people.
Oh my gosh. That cricket's so loud.
They are loud. Hi, Jenny. I look so backwards. I hate this. Oh my gosh.
You wanted to get on?
Okay, bye.
That was it. Done. Hi, Mom. Would you like a card, Mom? Would you like a reading? If you have a question. I'm wearing the kimono you sent me. Did you not hear me? You look lost. Can you hear me? Mabel.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Your mom. My goodness.
I know. I'm like, can she not hear me? What the heck? You look so lost.
I was reading a message.
No, I was saying that I'm wearing the kimono you sent me.
Oh, yeah, girl, yeah. Wait. Oh, my gosh. I almost knocked the chair over. Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine on too.
Oh, you do? Already stand up. Screenshot it, somebody.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to knock my stuff down.
Someone needs to screenshot. Ready, go.
We're twinning. We're twinning.
Hi, River. Want to come say hi?
All right, Mom. Let me shuffle.
Yeah, hi, my friend.
Hi, River. He's like,
I'll mute myself. Bye.
I'll make sure I shuffle these good so I don't keep getting a repeat. No, I don't think I don't think the kimonos are in her shop. No. I want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle again. Just really want to kind of mix this up because I feel like I keep getting repeats. I know he does. Doesn't he have so much energy?
We don't have normal hours in this house. For the record, he went to bed 3 times already, so.
It just didn't stick.
No. You want to go back to bed now?
It's like, no.
Want help? Okay.
What? All right.
Noises, everybody. Here you go. You can keep it.
Mom, do you have a specific question or just like whatever card? Because I don't know. I don't feel like these are making sense for you. Keep pulling the same stuff I've already pulled a million times. Hi, Maureen. Just a general reading. I'm just gonna cut the deck. Let's see.
Hi, Maureen.
Okay. I was just all right. Well, the card that I pulled for you. I don't know if you can see the horse, which I think no, because I can't hold it right. Which I think is fitting the horse. It says, know your power. I think maybe right now you're kind of in a place of doubt with everything going on and, you know, some of the past situations and maybe stuff that's happening now. You're kind of in a place of doubt and kind of not really feeling, I know you're out of your element and you're not feeling like you're in your power or that you have power or that maybe things are just happening and you're kind of like not having control over them. But I think that this is kind of telling you to take back the reins kind of in a way and know that you have the power to make the situations how you want them, that you kind of just got to let go of this fear and this doubt and whatever is kind of holding you back, making you doubt yourself, making you feel like you've kind of lost control of what's going on. I think this card is telling you that you have a lot of power. You have what you need inside of you already to create the situation that you want or to manifest and bring into your life what you want. I think what you wrote here and what might be coming up in the next 2 months, I think this card is telling you to kind of work on that, work on your power, work on trusting yourself, work on bringing yourself up, work on getting back to that place that you were at before so that you can bring what you want into your life. I don't know if that makes sense. I know I'm kind of like struggling for the words here, but I feel like that's really what, in order to move to the next phase or to bring in what you're wanting or you're looking for, you kind of have to let go of fear, let go of doubt, let go of that kind of thought in the back of your head that, this isn't going to work out or it's not going to be right or whatever. And know that you have what it takes to create what you want and what you need, because sometimes what we want isn't exactly what we need, but you have that power in you. It's there. You just have to get back to that place. And Mabel left. I didn't even know. And she's back. And she left again. All right.
I wanted to say something. I forgot to do this the other day, and people have been asking me if I announced it and they missed it. I did not announce it yet, but the winner for the shadow workshop, I still don't know who won it, so we can figure that out right now. I think I have everybody on the submission list, so hold on a moment. I have so many things open. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Can you still see me?
Yes.
Name wheel generator.
Oh, my phone cord is under the seat.
Amy, Bernard, Jenny, L, Sean, Shannon, Jenny again, Misty Baker, and Leslie. I believe that's everybody. Okay. So let me see if I can figure this out. Share. I don't know. I'm going to press buttons and then see what happens.
Okay. Sounds fun.
What?
Nothing happened?
No, not yet. I got to figure that out. Chrome.
Are the crickets appropriate?
All right. Well, here goes nothing. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see it. Yay. Click to spin.
Okay.
It's going
so this is for you. Hi, Kevin. Again. Hello.
Did you? Oh, okay. I was going to say that thing is spinning slow.
Hi, Amelie. So Jenny won, but Jenny already has admission.
Oh.
So if you're still watching, do you want me to spin again and see if somebody else wins, or do you have somebody in mind that you'd like to donate it to? Because I can also give you the access for them, and you can just give it to them like as a gift or something. So totally up to you. I'll message you in case you're not watching. Yeah. Also, for all of us watching, here we go. maviscottage.com. New site, new store, new products. I just wanted to go over a few things really quickly, and that way this is saved too, and people will see this sometime. Oh, Jenny, hi. So you won the Shadow Workshop admission, but I know you already have a ticket. So I didn't know if you wanted me to pull another name or if you wanted to donate or give it as a gift to somebody you know. Choice is completely up to you. But on the store, we now offer quad pay and shop pay, which means you can pay in 4 installment payments that are broken up every 2 weeks bi-weekly. It says no credit check, but I'm going to take that off because I'm not entirely sure. I just know that you do not have to put your social security number in or anything like that. And they just basically break up your payment, no interest, into 4 payments. So if you spend $40, they'll break it up into $10 payments every 2 weeks. And then down here is how to get into the workshop, how to purchase tickets. And over here, the new arrivals that I slaved over all day. And here you see this, and this right here is massive. If you can still see me on screen, it's big.
Oh, yeah.
Big fella. And then, yeah, so we have new Conjure candles, Conjure oils, lots of oils, some wands, some teeth.
Some teeth.
Root.
Some wands and some teeth.
Well, the usual. Hi. John floor sweep, which is awesome. We use this in our house, and clearly it's working. Graveyard dirt. So, Hi John floor sweep is a mix of herbs and sands and powders with oils and different ingredients all blended into a powdered substance that you would throw or sprinkle onto your floor, leave it for 24 hours or overnight at least. And then in the morning, you would sweep it up, make a pile. And then I don't think you should throw it away. What I think you should do is put it under your floor mat outside or around the property outline, like, put them around the edges of your home, just to keep that energy going. But what it does is it promotes prosperity, good luck, and sometimes loving energy, depending on your intention, really. It just helps create a peaceful home while also manifesting abundance. It has a lot of good luck property type of correspondences, ingredients. Yeah, and I would literally be able to talk about every single product, so I'm just going to stop here. If you want to visit the store, you can go to mavascottage.com or go to Mava Moonstar if that's what you're familiar with. It will redirect you. Also, if you were watching and you'd like to donate to Marli, there's two different ways. The description of this video has the two links. PayPal goes directly to her. If you do the button on the bottom of the homepage of mavamoonstar.com, you have the option of choosing who the recipient is, and then it gets sent to whichever one it is. Okie dokie.
I would so appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone who's been on the live today and who's let me read for them.
What, honey?
Oh, did it go crazy? Like to donate it. I don't know if anyone I know is ready for that. Let me ask someone and I'll let you know ASAP. And if no one,
okay. Yeah, just let me know. I have the names written down on paper, so if you choose not to give it to somebody, I will spin the wheel again and see who gets it.
So exciting.
Crickets.
I know. It's like, stop reminding me.
If you want to book a full-length reading with either one of us, you can go right here to the website and either go here and book an appointment, or go here, book an appointment,
or go here.
Go here and just click book an appointment. The reason why I did that is because sometimes people go for one thing and they don't realize it, or they don't even see those tabs, especially if you're on the phone. The menu is set up differently, so where book an appointment is at the bottom, and if you click shop, it ends up covering all the other options by filling it with these options. So that's why it is also in there. And plus, we want readings. So
yes, we do.
We're reading because we're trying to buy everything in Salem.
Yeah, we want this to be like the trip, the meeting trip.
The trip. We're doing all the museums,
all the things, all the
things.
Tacky, kitschy,
photo shoot, tattoo, whatever we can get our hands on, we'll do it.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Website. So Marli needs some testimonials for the website. So if you're watching, both of you,
the two people in the cricket
testimonial, you can either put something in the comments or email us, either her email address, which is also in the contact us information, or the meet, I think. Yes. Right here are emails, or you can just send a message on Facebook, and we do all testimonials right here. They are all by the person's location or just anonymous. I do not ever disclose anyone's names because we do not disclose that they've ever had a service with us. We don't disclose that they've ever purchased with us because if we had the ability to be HIPAA regulated, I would be, because I take privacy super seriously.
Yes.
So all these amazing reviews and testimonials, and we need to get Marli her own page of testimonials.
Please. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And it will help me as well so that I know if I'm giving you guys readings and things that resonate and actually have meaning for you.
It sounds so peaceful over there.
I know it was raining and now it's like all kind of cool and there's a freaking cricket singing to me and
So on the store, there's a new category, 2 new categories, 3 new there's a bunch of new categories.
There's new categories.
There's just new categories, and it's going to be constantly changing. So there's Vegan Witch, which means it is now filtering everything in the store that is vegan friendly. Nothing contains teeth or bones of animals or anything of that nature. It's completely vegan based. Even the athames that are classically made out of bone, these are made out of acrylic that look identical to the bone athames, but they are not. They are vegan friendly. Wicked Witch is the newest category and something that I had to go back and forth many times with this category, whether or not I wanted to put it in, because I typically am a people person and I like to I don't want it to come off as I think it's okay for cursing or hexing, but I've also grown so much as a practitioner to where I now navigate magic very differently. There is no white or black, there is gray. And if it's justified, honey, it's justified. Just send them on their way. Okay. So in Wicked Witch, which looks like Bicked Bitch, but whatever.
Oh my god, yes it does.
The Wicked Witch category is funny on its own right. Has everything that has to do with breaking curses, breaking hexes, breaking jinxes, all of those things, road opener, anything that's kind of get the crap and the stuck out of your life. But also, if there's crap and stuff being done to you by others, here is your protection one-stop shop. This is everything in here, from scales of justice, making sure that justice is served in a good way to whoever is trying to harm you. Also helps with things with dealing with court. So if you're having some negative drama with somebody that you're in court against, this will definitely help you. I don't recommend using it if you are on the losing side because it might help them win. So just be careful what you wish for. Absolutely be careful what you wish for. And then also conjure oils, which can be used to anoint candles, the body. These are all skin safe. Every single oil in the store is skin safe. Crystals that are good for protection and curse breaking and all the things and hexing and all the dirty deeds and stuff like that. Goofer's dust, if you're really out there and not afraid, go for it. Yeah. I'm just looking at this page and just thinking of how many nights I did not sleep.
I know. I know.
If you're local to the Rhode Island, Massachusetts area, I am doing an event this Saturday in Seekonk, Massachusetts at a hotel that I don't know what it's called. The name is in the event page that I posted earlier. I will be there from 12 to 5 p.m. doing readings and Mavis Cottage stuff. I will be selling some stuff. What else is there? There's another event coming up on 27th or 6th or something. Again, I shared that event earlier in Smithfield, Rhode Island. I'm also approved and going to be vending an event in Salem, Massachusetts in September where Marli and I may be able to do together.
Together, yes.
On the date they approved. The date is to be announced. It's between 3 dates right now, and one of the dates falls on our trip. So maybe we can make some spending money in Salem.
That would be awesome. Read tarot in Salem.
Yep. Read tarot in Salem, meet people.
I know.
And replenish the damage we were doing.
What? Oh. What are we doing?
the spending damage.
Yeah, we got
it.
Like,
We're just gonna
what
go
are
there
we?
and rip up the
What are we
town.
doing?
I don't want to jinx it, but I also want to put it out there, and there's really no one watching right now, anyways.
Why do you have to say that?
But if you are watching, I put in the application for the biggest event that I could probably ever apply for in my lifetime. I guess that's really knocking it down a lot. I have no bigger aspirations than that, so that's the ceiling. I applied through the Chamber of Commerce of Massachusetts to be a guest person at Salem's Haunted Happenings, which is one of the biggest Halloween month-long or I think it's a month-long. I've been there several times, and I feel like it's just ongoing all October. So I applied to be there for that, and I am hoping I get approved. I'm not sure if they are Massachusetts specific, but I am now a registered business in Massachusetts as well. Thank you, taxes.
Exciting.
But I will be there, and hopefully I'm going to be there anyways. I just want to know if I can be there.
Yeah,
If I can be able there. If not, I'll be jumping around and dancing like a lunatic. All right, so we're going to probably hop off.
Yeah.
Because we're dead.
Nobody wants to talk to us right now.
All right, so good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for donating.
Thank you.
For watching. And I have to figure out how to close this. Okay.
Oh, gosh. Bye.